Hi, today we're going to do a lesson that is not in the math book. What you're going to need is a piece of paper. Just a minute. I'm going to let my dog in. Crazy. Come on, Bailey. Sweet pea. All right. That's Bailey. She likes to be outside a lot. Summer, she likes to be inside. All right, back to the lesson. Now, what we're going to need is you're going to need a piece of paper and you're going to put that paper in your sleeve. So just get a blank piece of paper, you're going to put it in your sleeve, and then you're going to need your whiteboard marker. If you have a whiteboard, you won't need to do this because you could use your whiteboard. There. So you've got your blank piece of paper. A while back, we did a little chant about alligator. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? Do you remember that? And that alligator mouth wants to eat the most. So the mouth is going to be open towards the bigger number. For example, if I had a 6 and I had a 4, which one is bigger? Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? He wants to chomp the 6. So the alligator's mouth is open towards the 6. 6 is greater than 4. I'm going to write down a few more numbers. 2 pizzas and 7 pizzas. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? Look at these two numbers. And I don't know if you can see it, but here's a number line. If you don't have a number line, you can use your road to 150, or you can make your own number line. And I'm going to look at the 2. I'm going to put a little mark here. And I'm going to look at the 7. And I'm going to look at which number is the farthest away from 0, and that's the bigger number, 7. So my alligator mouth right up here needs to face the 7. 2 is less than 7. 6 is greater than 4. And when we read it, we start on the left and we go all the way to the right. I'm going to do one more for you before I show you a few more activities. I'm going to make it be a bigger number. I'm going to make it be 10 and 13. Look at your number line. Think about what number is bigger. Here's my 10 and here's my 13. Which one is the farthest away from 0? That's the number that the alligator wants to chomp. Now look back up at the whiteboard. So I'm going to make it be a 13. I hope you're practicing writing these down on your paper. 10 is less than 13. Now, I want to show you what we can practice at home. I'm going to use my sleeve. Get some dice. And I don't care what you use. Maybe you're going to use cereal. Maybe you're going to use granola bars. I used 2 different kinds of bars. You're going to roll 1 die and you're going to write that number down. And then you might want to grab that many. I rolled a 6. You know, I like to have my 5 in a row and then 6. And then I'm going to roll another one. And I got a 1. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? You can see which is more. I can see that 6 is greater than 1. So I put my alligator mouth towards that. 6 is greater than 1. You write that down. Let's say it together. 6 is greater than 1. Now I'm going to put them back and I'm going to roll the die again. I got a 2. I'm going to write that one first. It's the first number I rolled. The first one I'm going to write down. I got a 3. I'm going to get 2 of these. And I'm going to get 3 of these. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to stomp or chomp? Not really pizzas, how many granola bars? I picked the 3. That's more. Here's my equation. 2 is less than 3. You write that down. I'm going to do one more before I show you something that you probably haven't learned before. I got a 6. I'm going to write that number down. And I got a 3. I need to get 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Notice how I have my 5 and one more for 6. And then I have 3. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? That alligator mouth is wanting to eat the peanut butter ones. So I would write down 6 is greater than 3. Now, I want to show you another one. I'm just going to make up a number that and a 4. Well, I'm going to fix that 4. I wrote down a 4 and a 4. What do you know about a 4 and a 4? Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas would you want to chomp? If you had 4 and 4, which number is greater than? Which number is less than? Neither. Remember, we call that equal. I'm going to move this one up a little bit. We would say 4 is equal to 4. You say that. 4 is equal to 4. So today we learned about greater than, less than, and equal. Now, with your 2 die, I want you to practice and come up with 5 equations. So get your die and number your paper. I'll show you in just a second. Number your paper to 5 like this. You're going to roll the die, write that number down, roll the second die, write that number down, and then you're going to think about which one is greater than and less than. For example, I will show you one time. I added 2 and a 6. Alligator, alligator, sitting in the swamp. How many pizzas do you want to chomp? I know, looking at my number line, that 6 is greater than. So I start on the left and I read 2 is less than 6. I'll do the same for number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And then I need to keep my hands steady and send this to my teacher. Greater than and less than and equal. Thank you.